Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another stream of the Valorian Guards. Now, you may be wondering, Valorian, you recorded this yesterday. Why are you recording it today? Well, yesterday's audio, it sounded like I was talking through a metal pipe. Wasn't the greatest. So henceforth, this video will be pre-recorded and uploaded to both Twitch and YouTube for your enjoyment. Now, I'm not going to mention how many times I've actually tried to record this video. Everything has gone wrong. My microphone dies. My camera decides to lag and die. I've had people come in at the most opportune time in the middle of battle or whatever the case is. It's just not going my way today. So this is actually attempt number 6. Yeah, attempt number 6. I won't tell you about the other half dozen. But anyway, I do know one thing that will happen today, and that is the following announcement. 52 followers. 52. We've hit the magical 50. I am now affiliate status, guys. And it just blows my socks clean off that we've reached just 50. Let alone 100, 200, 2,000, whatever. I was just happy getting 50. Currently, as you can see, 52. And I just got to do a great shout out to Good Nerf Paintings. Ricky, you're an absolute master, man. The models, the love support that you've got in your community, as well as the support for others that stream. That's all I've got to say about that one. Otherwise, you're going to break me. But yeah, guys, none of this would have been of any use without the support of Ricky and the guys over there. Black Rabbit, Matt, Misty, the list goes on. They're all a bunch of great guys, and like I said, the magical 50 would never have been reached without their support. So guys, this is your shout out. Right, before I fall into a heap, let's go over to the game screen and continue our Rome campaign. We're heading north, as well as the battle in Africa to the south. Things seem to be relatively stable in the Republic at the moment, but that can all go pear-shaped, as we've learnt in our Napoleon campaign. Everything's gone absolutely ballistic in that campaign, so why not do it in Rome? Try not to do that. But anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's jump over to the game screen and get this party started, shall we? Let's go. And here we are. Oh, it is raining. Of course it's raining Valorian. It wouldn't be a Valorian stream if there wasn't any rain. Right, so if we go over to the strategic overview map. Now, we can see that nothing's really changed other than taking over these settlements up north with the Venetti and whatever one was over here. I can't remember anymore. But anyway, we've had a few wars. We've beaten a few Gallic Celtic tribes up here in this area here. And now they're also under the Eagle of Rome, the Republic of Rome. Can't wait. But right now we are at war with these guys over here. Now, please note, I actually didn't declare war on them. They declared war on me, on Rome. And why are we going after this settlement? Well, that icon just there, that's iron. And we need iron for future development of our troops and armies. So once we get that one, we can definitely upgrade our troops, which currently consist of the 17th Legion. But the 17th Legion has been battling its butt off. As we can see here, it's only got 16 out of 20 units, so it needs 4 more. Well, let's go over and see what we can do about that. We can grab ourselves another general. Yeah, you'll do. On horsey, yep. And we are going to get 1 horse.
Ready for battle.
Thank you. 1 horse and 2 of those and 2 of them.
Ready for orders.
I think that's what it was. I could be mistaken. No, let's wait. I think. No, it's not. That one needs to go into there. Right, now we've got it right. Okay, so Amazon delivery. Didn't think you had Amazon back then in the Roman days, did you guys? But anyway, Amazon delivery services to the 17th Legion up there to the north. So he'll go and do that, drop those troops off. Meanwhile, the 222nd, or the 222nd Legion, needs to get itself moving. But we've got no money currently. So, in turn, oh, no, we have somebody over here. What have we got? Yeah, logistics, please. For more replenishment. That's the one we want. Now, in turn.
Hostilities between us must end.
No, Carthage. No peace, only war. No peace, only war. Hello, Adrusians. Right, so we've got those. Okay, so we want this one here. We want, forget, that needs to go into there. That's in there. And I was thinking, since I've made it a policy of only ever getting the legions from Rome, henceforth while this barracks is here, do I make this settlement, this one here, a temporary garrison? Meaning that, do I put an auxiliary camp in this settlement? It's not a ward settlement, unlike this one here, owned by Athens, but it will allow us to defend this area to the northeast a lot better if we have a at least a auxiliary camp here. I think I'm going to. I think I will. Just there. Close enough, but not too close. Yeah, we'll see. Make that into an auxiliary camp, a garrison. We'll beat the living daylights out of these guys in a minute. Thinking of taking this one. If we take this one, then that auxiliary camp that I've got here can move up to there. Yeah, I think I like that idea. I like that a lot. So basically it becomes just like it is here. It's this auxiliary camp here in this war settlement. Yeah, I like that. Right,
We hunger for battle.
to 22nd. You need
Are you ready?
another one of those, please. Sabotage attempt. Where is that at? Okay. Alright. So, diplomacy, please. Can we get trade?
Greetings, friend. We will speak together of whatever you wish, but bring words that can warm our hearts.
What about trade? Nope, no trade. No trade. That's not good. Okay. Alright, we'll keep all our coins for ourselves then. Right, and we will
Ready for orders.
check this one.
Let them cower before our path is blocked.
No, it's not. See? Path. I don't even know what you're talking about. Right, so we're gonna absolutely murder these guys. Quick save. And to metal. Okay. Alright. It's a foggy day. Alright. Ballista?
One who breaks formation will be punished.
Oh, please do shut up. You've been threatening to punish them ever since you started.
This of Rome.
Ever since you enlisted, you've been trying to
Ready for orders.
punish my men.
Hold formation.
Alright, go there.
Principes. Ready for orders. Stay as you are.
Let's go there.
Missile infantry at your command.
With these guys.
Who breaks formation will be punished. Melee infantry.
Please do shut up.
Hold formation. Missiles awaiting targets. Stay as you are.
A little band of cavalrymen just there.
General.
Okay, General, you go there. And
Sons of Mars.
you will fire at Bill. Alright, so what have they actually got here? We can sweep in that way, come through, square victory point is there. You can come through this way as well. Okay. Yep. Alright. Start battle.
Principes. Spoken. The omens are right. This is a day of battle. It will be a day long remembered for our victory. Now stand ready. Stand as proud soldiers. Watch for the enemy. Make ready to strike.
The enemy are right there, sir.
Quick march! Velites! For Rome!
Ready and waiting.
Right.
Quick march.
Area, come up.
Ballista!
And you may fire at will.
Anyone?
There we go. Yep. Burn the city. Settlement, whatever you like to call it.
Jupiter gives us strength! Advance!
Hello, boys. Oh, you need to so stop firing right now.
Principes!
Into the village.
Happy to serve Rome.
Hold, Romans all! At speed!
Alright, come around.
Double time.
Velites! All power! Ready and waiting! Melee infantry ready! For glory! Missile infantry ready!
We await your command. Spear infantry at your command.
Nice.
Principes!
Get him.
Romans ready for duty!
Oh yeah, turn those guys in the pocket lines.
Triari.
Turn those guys in the porcupines. General, behind you. The soon-to-be Praetorian guards are behind you. Followed by another one.
Ready for orders!
Get over here, guys.
Orders! We obey! Principes! At
Over there.
speed! Missiles ready and waiting! Fire on
Those. Meanwhile, with these guys over here. Capture this.
Velites! At the double!
Capture them now. Oh, hello. You may resume fire up and yeah, explosive.
Principes! Melee infantry! Sons of Mars!
Triari.
Where are my reinforcements?
Triari. Engage.
There's these cavalrymen.
Velites!
Fire on them. Here come my reinforcements. They're stuck in there, boys.
Velites! Engage! Velites! mighty pace!
That's your orders. Get them.
Commander!
Ready, King!
Right.
Break charge! Missile infantry at your command. Advance!
Triarii! Reform!
To get over here. Yeah, really going for my general.
Glory!
You scumbags. No, you're going for my ballista. But you dead now. Okay. You dead.
Many troops awaiting orders. Loose! Now! Ready and waiting. Loose!
Get them.
Brave Romans to a man. Engage!
Ready and waiting! Break charge!
Them.
Spearmen at the ready!
Prince of Heads! Ready and
Come on, give up.
many troops.
Defeated. Show down your arms. Yep. That's it. We lost 342 and they have been totally wiped out. Not a bad day at the office. Not a bad day at the office. Right. Occupy, please.
At your command. Ready for battle.
Right. And this is what I meant about upgrade. Everybody gets an upgrade. Almost everyone. Right, just go there. Right. Now we wait for the
Commander.
Amazon parcel to arrive. And by that I mean the reinforcements out of that army. Right, you've got him, good. You're there, good. Right, and turn. Really? Really? Don't. Get him. Get him all. Right, assassination plot. A spy tells you that a political there. Yeah, anyway. A spy tells you that a politician from a rival party is plotting your assassination. What do you do? High bodyguards. Didn't do too well for Julius Caesar. Jail the suspects. Connote the suspect. Hi, bodyguards. Okay. So this one here. Where are you going? We're going to take this one. There's a fleet right there, you twit. Hold on, guys. Be back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That was the mother. Checking to see if I was still alive and functioning, which I am. Right, so we will get all them organised. That is building, so that's good.
Commander?
Right, that's going around. Why do you keep going through their lands?
Advance! At once!
Go that way, you idiot.
Finding shelter.
Ay, ay, ay. Right, need all use done. And then we will get the rest of the... Should I get that way there?
Glorious thing to die for Rome!
So yeah. I can't really do anything until
At your command.
this is fortified, replenished, reinforced, whatever the case may be. Right, enter. Oh no, not enter. What do we got? Oh, my champion. Right, okay. Well, you're gonna be a, yeah, Centurion. Right. And now we enter.
I propose a simple treaty between equals and friends. All can profit by this offer.
Yeah, I've got no reason to go to Asia Minor just yet. So, yeah. Yep, and you guys are gone into there. Alright, well, that's an order as well. Skewer them. Goodbye.
All would surely benefit if we agreed to open trade from this day on. Well,
Well, the only thing I've got to say about that is, what took you so long? Except, what took you so long? Right, Silver Tongue. Oh, we've had this one before. No, refuse. Right, so you, that faction is gone. Emerald. Okay, so what do you got here? Ooh. Plus 10% roaming bonus for all units. Fleet only. Yes, please. And we want plus 2 morale. Attack range. Missile infantry, that one. That one there. Right.
We hunger for battle.
So you guys get all those. You get one of those and one of those. Meanwhile, We get a shrine to Jupiter and a marble quarry, please, and thank you. Right. Meanwhile, we get the 220-second moving.
Soldiering.
Another 4 more of them. Another one of you. Another one of you. And another chariot. Yep. Okay. Turn. Oh look, it's my Amazon delivery.
Mars be praised.
Is it ranked?
For battle.
Ooh. So my bodyguards kills the assassin. You assess your strength and all parties are impressed. Nice. Nicely done. Upgrade the 24th, please. They've all got their bonus weapons and shields. Good. Talking about factions. You, sir, need to find a lady. And you also need that one, 5% chance of having kids. Yep. And armor and the gladiator sword. And you can be promoted. Right. Done. Done. And can you be promoted? Yep, you can. And you can have my general. You're the one leading the 32nd. You're down south. Okay. Yeah, that one. Done. Okay, oh look, Amazon's almost here.
I want hourly patrols.
It's almost there. Right, yeah, you needed another one of these. Okay. And we can send 222nd down south. And turn. Nope. Can't end turn. Because my champion, believe it or not, has leveled up again. Here we go. Drill Sergeant. Movement speed. Oh, movement range. Yeah, that one. Movement range. Move faster, move quicker. Now end turn, please.
Will you agree to trade? We have much your people might enjoy, and your goods would enrich our markets.
Do you know how long I've been trying to get trade with you, Athens? I mean, really? You're just gonna offer hell to the yeah?
Your acceptance here will bring much satisfaction to my people.
Yeah, and mine. And mine. Bring in the gold. As your dominion grows, the need to fill your coffers increase. The many lucrative endeavors open to you, which seems most profitable. trade. Duh. Right, Amazon is here. Give me all those troops. And you can be now expanded. Thank you for your services.
At your command.
Right. Now all you guys can be upgraded. Yay! Right, we want... Yeah, we want herding grounds, please. More moolah. And what's this one? Oh, level 2 armor, level 2 shields. But you need a research. Let's research. This one here. Okay, well, do those two. Do that one first, then gain, what's this? Minus 3% siege unit cost. Oh, that may come in handy. Especially up north and down south. Oh, that might definitely come in handy. Yeah, and this one. Minus 40% attritional loss when under siege. These two may very well come in handy. Yeah, go there. Yep, go there. Right, you're done. You're now completed, so I feel a little bit safer having that there. But I don't like the fact that there are 1, 2... No, that's not a walled city. The 2 giant walled cities on my borders just here. That's not, yeah. Right, as for the 222nd, you need another one of those, sir. Get me one of them, and then we can head down south. Talking about down south, I completely ignored it until now. So, it wasn't Carthage that I thought we had taken over. It was actually Libya that we had taken over. And if we go to the strategic map, I'll show you why. Right. Mainland Africa. Northern Africa. Now, if we have a look, we are here. Carthage is owned by these guys here. Which, if we go to the diplomacy screen, they own all in here. Yeah. They're pretty menacing. But they are at war with Carthage. They are at war with slaves. But they have defensive allies. These guys over here. And another one which I'm assuming is over here. So they basically kicked Carthage out. And as we can see, Carthage has these little islands over here now. And decided, nope, Carthage doesn't rule Africa anymore. They do. So, yeah. But we need that other legion, the 222nd, to come down here and support the 20. There I go again. It's not the 22nd. It's the 32nd. Right? Aye. I've really got to change that name, don't I? And guys, if you do have any name suggestions for any of these legions, other than letters, numbers, whatever, let me know. Comment below if you're on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch. Drop me a leave it in the comment section of this video, and I will get to it, and I will see it, and I will add it in. And also, while we're talking about the legions, over on the right hand side of this video, please number which ones you want renamed, etc. So the name goes to this legion, for example. So yeah, so they're all the legions that we have currently. So you're allowed to pause the video, look them all up, give me the name, drop it in the comment section, and I will rename the legion after your suggestion. Right, but also, that's one other thing. Also, make it Roman. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm not going to call it the Blood Ravens because it sounds cool. We're not Vikings, we're Romans. So, things that make a legion sound Roman. Anyway, enough of that. We'll get back to the game. So we might push up to there.
That's your command. Is that all?
Right, so you're there. And
We hunger for battle.
you might go there.
Commander.
And why am I going there? Because there's another iron settlement just here. So if we can get this one, as well as this one, that will be 2 iron settlements. So we will never be out of iron ever again. As well as that, I would really love to take this water settlement, given that these guys are suffering attrition for some reason. I don't like that. That tells me that either Black Death has come, or it's going to be easy picking, which is a win for us. Black Death, not so much. It means we could get the plague from them. That really, really stink. Right, you're getting that one. Right, okay, end turn. End turn. Let's have a look. What do we got? Oh no. Who was that? Yep, return home. Who was that? Oh no, our wife had died. Oh no. Oh no. Well, he's our faction leader's 70. She was 67, so yeah. And you're 24 and she's 30. Oh, okay, you like older women, do you? Okay. Well, you two need to get busy, because by the looks of it, Daddy-O is just about to hit the bucket. So, please get down and dirty. Bigger babies. Right. Right, finally. 222nd. Get over here.
Ready for battle.
You need to get yourself over to there. That will take you more than a few turns to get there. Right, meanwhile, to the north,
We hunger for battle.
yeah, considering all these guys are attritioning, I think we're going to put them out of their misery. Right,
We hunger.
can I get you into fortified stance, please? Perfect ambush position by either our forces or the enemy. So, fortified stance, please, if you do, 24th. 17th, unleash out. Declare war. Oh, hello. So if I declare war on you, these guys come to help, because they're your allies. Well, it's a good thing I've got the 24th just there, huh? Syracuse, no, I want you to focus your efforts and attention on the south. Africa, please.
Have your women bid farewell to their men, for your heads will decorate our standards.
That's what he thinks. That's what you think. Right, that's just a slaughter. I'm not even gonna fight that, sir. Order. You now are all dead. Occupy, please. Oh wow, that was the quickest war I have ever had. One battle, Bordeaux, they're gone. And now the settlement is mine. Garrison, yep. And that one. Good, very good. And we wanted this one. That's the one we want? Yeah, that is the one we want, because we're doing the research for it. Okay. So, we want Temple to Jupiter. Get some Latin culture in this area. So we've got Latin culture there, but we don't have it there. Why not? Where's our Latin culture? It's getting there. Definitely increasing. 2.1% per turn. Okay. Having that temple to Jupiter would definitely help. As well as this one over here. Yep. Very good. Good, very good. So hopefully, in a matter of a few turns, these provinces in here will be Romanized. If I could talk English to this. Romanized. That's the word I was looking for. Right. These guys, yeah, you go down here. Oh, that's right, I still got settlement to do, don't I? Mm-hmm. What were we doing down here? Yeah, I think I was turning you into a market settlement. So, yeah. I severely apologise for that, guys. Stupid dog. Right, auxiliary camp. Yeah, it's just the same as I got over there in the northeast. So that could definitely go there. I'll be right back, guys. Right. What else is going to go wrong today? I tried to stream, updates and parts. The equipment goes, who cares, and dies. What else can go wrong today? Everything. Absolutely everything. Right,
Commander?
what was I actually doing? Oh, that's right, I was debating what to do here, wasn't I? Yeah. Yeah. And we want one of those grain pits. Okay. Yep. And turn. No, we can't because somebody's got the stuff. 7th Legion. What do you got? Your general. Yeah, tactician, that one. And we want public order. And we want clean, yep. Right. Ooh, hello, what are you doing there? There's an army just there. There's an army just there. Hold on, wait a minute. I know that settlement. That's the capital city of the Boreai. And guys, if you haven't seen it, the Boreai attacked the Swaby in our Doom campaign that only lasted 19 turns. Yeah. So could I get my revenge playing as Rome on the Boreai? Yeah. Very tempting. I'll have to think about that one. But anyway, 24th Legion. Could you come just about there, please? Oh, nobody's home. Okay, go.
Besieging the settlement!
Yeah. Auto.
At your command!
Steamrolled them. Imperium level is now level 3. And you're also dead, just like your former allies. Aye, 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 that's the quickest war I've ever had. Because you're fools. Try and attack Rome, I don't know. Right.
Ready for
But it's saying that these guys can be leveled up again. Not these guys too. No? Okay, these guys. No. Alright. Oh, that's because it costs a lot more. Okay. Oh wow. So they're now... Ooh. Okay. Alright, I like that. I am so loving that. Okay. Your turn, please. Oh, okay. I can issue edicts. Okay, public order's fine. We need the money. We need the money for the continuing wars. Tradition, 24th.
Commander.
Oh, okay. What do we have? What do we want? That one there. Right, 24th are gonna be a bunch of badasses. And time, please. What's that our Verdi force doing now? Another event. What are you doing there, sir? Okay, we want Mars. And we also would like a temple area. Yeah, get that one. Add grounds. And dismantle that. That one. Okay, on food. 22 food, so I'll put on food. Yeah, we want as much trade as we possibly can. Right.
Your orders?
We got +2 over here. Yeah, you're a separate settlement in its. Okay, Okay. Yep, okay, enter. Enter. Okay, research is done. Trade agreement dissolved. Trade is no longer available. Veteran is increased. And we've gotten a... Right, why is that? Because these guys took them out. That's why. Alright. These guys are now over here. And at war with both the Adresians and these guys here. Okay. Can we get any trade? You got you.
Are you brave or foolish, or just mad? Well, speak. I will listen before I turn you inside out.
Do you even know who I am? Obviously not. Alright, fine. Don't want my money. These guys. What about you guys?
I welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are known to have honor.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Trade? Yes. Trade? Good. Yeah, don't want them because they're down here. Take note these guys because that's where we're going to attack here. You guys said no. Boreal, don't trust you. The Alverni, you're at war with the Boreal. And you're at war with these guys. And these guys. Oh. Actually, you're at war with a few of them. They're Traverni. Okay, and he's saying that the the Alverni is a big boy. All those are all owned by the Alverni. Eventually we're going to be butting heads with them. Okay, if we can help. Yeah. That presents a predicament. Yeah. If I turn back, gobble this one up, wipe out the Boreal, and then turn around, gobble up all in here, and attack the Alverni. I will have to think about that one. I will need to think about that. But what I do need is I do armor upgrades. Thank you. That is the 24th done. 7 inch, nope. Nope. You guys are all done. At least some of you are. There. Where is the 222nd? There. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 turns before you get to there. Oh, now 4. Okay. You've got 4 turns before you get onto dry land again. Alright. Oh, sorry, this one. Right, you haven't kicked the bucket yet. Wow. Well, when you do, your son will take over. Take over the, actually, what army are you in? I think it's the 17th. No, it's not the 17th.
At your command.
The 24th Legion. Okay. Right. So you'll take over the 24th Legion. Alright. Now, I don't see any babies yet. If you don't start popping out any kids, you may have to divorce your wife, first wife, and get a younger lass. Compared to babies. Right. One of your family members has been apprehended outside the Senate. She attacked a senator who had spoken ill of her husband, stabbing him through the tongue with a pin. Ooh. We could punish her, we could praise her, or we could do absolutely nothing. It's a problem for her husband. Let him deal with it. He married her. Let him deal with it. Alright, actually, we want to adopt you. And also want to adopt you. Right. So you've got her. Oh wow, she's definitely older than you. Boy, wow. Yeah, you're 40. Okay, next turn you definitely need a wife. I mean, if these two don't, start popping kids out. Yeah, got no politicians of our clan yet. Okay. Next turn. Nope, can't do that. So our veteran has upgraded yet again. Centurion level 2, please. Thank you. Now upgrade. In turn, not upgrade. What am I thinking?
A treaty between us would please the gods and give our enemies much to think about. Well?
I've got absolutely no desire right now to attack you, Athens, so yes.
Excellent news indeed. I shall feast in modest fashion on olives and good Greek wine.
I find that offensive. What about the Roman wine and the Roman olives? I got both of them. I got olives and I got wine. Can I have a party at my place?
A treaty between us would please the gods and give our enemies much to think about.
Yeah. Okay, Sparta. I agreed to Athens, so I'll agree to yours as well. I've got no desire to go to war with either of you right now. Proud of his strong, virtuous wife. Her husband showered her with gifts, and all the other women of the family were mad with jealousy. Huh. Alright, okay. This one's been destroyed. Oh, so these ones have taken over this one now. Okay. Yeah. They were in here. Where was that other one then? I don't know. I don't know. Things are starting to move. Ah, look. The Alvani have gone and captured this one. But they're gone to here. German rebels have taken over this one. Things are getting interesting in the north. The 17th is done. 24th is done. These are all done. And Dancing basically maxed out with all his stuff. Get a gladiator school and the garrison upgrade. That would definitely stop Sparta and Athens coming in this way. That might be a thing we look into. Right now, I want the 222nd to move itself. Because I got that back on land. Right, what do the newspapers say? So you wiped out one of your enemies. Yeah, you guys have got all in here, up around and in here. Looks at it. Yeah, you've all got in here. Wow. Yep, so they've got this one all in here. All in here. This one here. Down. Wow. Alverni, you are a big chunky boy.
I welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are known to have honor.
Thank you. Trade?
You bless our meeting with these terms. I will show wisdom and accept them.
Good. Please do. Right, yep, that's all we can do currently. Okay, so my 2 legions are up north. The 222nd is still on its way south. And, yeah, we're getting you a wife, aren't we? Yep. Young wife, okay. Hopefully, you know, things happen. Yeah, you haven't started popping out kids yet. What's going on, man? Right, your turn.
Trade is the gateway to prosperity. Will you not pass within?
I would, but, the defensive allies of these guys So, no. Slums? What slums? Where are the slums? Oh, this lady had died. And... okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. No slums. However, here we'll get an auxiliary camp. Trying to troop it up. And something else. Wow, what? Why did this? Because of this. Holy mackerel, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the 24th are gonna be the biggest badasses in room. Yep, and so the 17th. Oh yeah. Right, and what's this? Night Glacier. You can actually be upgraded. I don't want you upgraded, I want this one. The same as it's Rome. So you two can just sit there and build until needed. Yeah. So taking it was this guy's wife, because she was over here. She was like 80 years old, 81 maybe. So it was our current leader's mother, but our heir's grandmother. Yeah. Right, and this is just not working, guys. You need to be pumping kids out. Right, next turn we'll divorce her and find you another lass. Just not working. No. Oh no. Uh-oh. The game just crashed. I'll be right back. I told you guys, nothing is going my way today. Have we actually lost any progress? No. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Right, come on, get down here. You've got 2 more turns to do it. And turn. And hopefully, please do not crash.
My ancestors have spoken well of you, and so we offer a treaty. The worthy make the best friends.
Well, thank you very much. Agree. Right. Intimidate opposition. Local bandits have offered their services to intimidate the opposition. How do you proceed? Well, obviously, I accept it. They're offering. Why not? Right, one more turn before we get to land. Good. Actually, that's what I was doing. Yes, upgrading. Right, so that's all done.
Yes.
Okay, going there. And where was up here? Yep, all these guys up here. That's my stomach. Okay. Ow. Outrage populace. Ouch. Oh yeah, these guys down here. Okay. Does that mean I can get over there? There's gonna be another storm there. Damn it. What if I do that? Then we can get another pit mine in there, please.
That's your command.
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, you. One. And I will use those cards there. Just enough to. Oh, hang on. Not in the settlement yet. There you go.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
Local garrison.
Ready for battle.
And we will actually call it that. So the fifth. Fifth local garrison. And it can have a, yeah, the wolf, dog, whatever you want to call it. And it's that standard. Alright, and I want that,
Carthage offers you the...
no. Go away, Carthage. No peace.
Your people, although they do not know it yet, will find our merchandise most wondrous. Why deny them?
Because you're at war with these guys. And Carthage is actually... is coming back. That's surprising. You want trade, you're offering me 1,400. Why not? I'll accept that. high chance of civil war. Ooh, okay, let's have a look. Holy mother. Yeah, secure loyalty, do it. Those guys, do it. And secure loyalty, do it. Oh, these guys are not happy. But we've gotten ourselves up to prowess. Peerless. I think it's prowess, but anyway. Oh, that is not good. These guys are not happy. There is a 32%. It's got it from 66%. Execute order 66. Yeah. Down to 32%. But they are definitely not happy. Not happy. Alright, actually see. Okay, so there it is. So, if we did have a civil war right now, the Cornelia would take Major Glacier. The Juni, these guys would take here, and these guys would take what is their province? Libya, that's the one. They would take this one. But thankfully we got all in here for ourselves. If a civil war broke out. That's not good. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Have to keep an eye on that one. Right, so you're all upgraded. What's happening down in the south? Down in the south, finally.
You have further orders?
Thank you. Thank you.
Commander?
Right, so you need to be upgraded. Okay. There. Upgrade them. Good. Right, enter. No.
Longer.
No. No cartilage. No.
I propose a simple treaty
Non-aggression.
between equals and friends. All can profit by this offer.
Okay. Cultural differences present a challenge to everyone who controls foreign lands. There are, however, ways to encourage foreigners to accept your mastery. That would be what the Romans would have done, supplication. But I'm gonna go this one. Right.
Commander? That's your command.
Get those. I'll go to the faction screen. And already secured. Okay, so I can't. +5 loyalty for target parties for 5 turns. Okay, so I've already done it, so for 5 turns it'll tick down. I hope. Okay, yeah, but do I now want this, or do I want it here? I do know I want that. And that's been increased, good. That's it there. You can be increased or upgraded. You're happy, you're there. Okay, well, strategic overview, please. And, come on. Well, I think it's safe to say that the Roman Republic has, branched out to new territories. But, does that also mean the high level chance of a civil war? The first civil war? Yes, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But we will end the game there and jump over to the chat again and wrap up this episode. So for all those that are watching this via YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you are interested in following the Valorian Guards or want to catch a stream live, all the details are in the information section. There's a link there that will direct you over to the Twitch and also our Discord, where you can chat to me and a couple of the other guys that are already there and basically hang out. So yeah, it'll be great to see you guys there. And but until then, guys, for all those on YouTube, please take care, stay safe, and remember, legends never die. Bye, guys. Right. We will also have to wrap it up there for all those on Twitch as well, guys. But again, a huge thank you for everyone that's showed support and encouragement, things like that, because some days I just don't want to stream. I really don't, but knowing that you guys enjoy the content, etc., it means a lot. It really does. And now hitting 50. Yeah. But also a huge shout out again to Ricky and Black Rabbit, and Matt, all the guys over there in that community supporting this one, and vice versa. So if you like minis, Warhammers, things like that, if you want displayed objects, things like that to put in your display or show off to your friends, check Good Earth Painting. And Ricky and all those guys over there will help you out greatly. So yeah. But anyway, guys, as I said, it's the end of the stream. I'm absolutely at it. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. But until then, please take care, stay safe, and remember, legends, in this case, you guys, awesome. Bye, guys.